In this episode, I show you 4 incredible places around the island of Siargao.
Best boat driver. Good morning. It's only 83 degrees, but for some reason it feels like 95. The sun is beating down. It's very hot. Thankfully, there's air conditioning in my room. I think not all the hotels here have air conditioning. Time for breakfast.
I started the day with a delicious breakfast buffet and caught my first glimpse of a Siargao beach. Next, I was off to rent a motorbike and head towards my first destination.
All over this island are coconut trees. Literally everywhere. Well, I tried to rent a motorbike. I don't know how to use one.
After failing to rent a motorbike or scooter, I hopped in what's called a tricycle and headed towards the coconut groves. A tricycle in Siargao is essentially a motorcycle strapped to a seating platform with one additional wheel. These can hold up to 5 people and are the local version of a taxi.
We just pulled up to the side of the road. There's a beautiful opening here full of coconut trees I want to show you guys. This is right next to the Maasin Bridge.
This was the most beautiful view of coconut trees I've ever seen, and definitely worth a stop. After taking plenty of pictures, I headed towards my first major water destination, the Maasin River.
Just got to the Maasin River and bridge area. There's a few different things you can do. It's 20 pesos to get in. One of the activities you can do here is canoeing in a boat down the river, as we can see right here. If you want more of a hands-on activity, there is the rope swing right over here. You can't really see, it's tied up. There's a rope right there. There's usually guys here. I think if you grab someone, they'll come help you out. There's a rope swing, which you can take into the river, which actually is a pretty good idea considering how hot it is right now. I might just do that after this. And yeah, it's a cool area full of palm trees. It's actually about a 5-minute drive, if that, from the coconut groves that we just passed by. I think what we should do is take the drone up and see what this place looks like from the sky.
After seeing what the sky had to offer, it was time to explore the water.
Now we're gonna do one of these boat rides down the river.
Hey, just wait for me there.
We're the first one.
Nakakuha na kuya?
I like your glasses. When you get to the end of the river, there's a little cove down there. We can go swimming. There's also a little store here that you can buy grilled bananas. Oh, it's gonna fall. I've never had a grilled banana before. It's pretty good. It's actually not what you would expect. Nothing like a grilled plantain. These are all coconut stems. They cut them up here fresh, serve them to you. This place is full of coconuts.
There were also plenty of dogs enjoying the sun, and lots of kids having a great time, as you can hear. This was a great little lagoon at the end of the river to go for a swim and cool off on a hot day.
Hey! Hello.
After all that, it was time to head back into town.
Right now I'm back in the General Luna part of town, the most developed part of the island, I think. That's where all the tourists are. Now I'm headed to lunch because I am starving after a long morning.
Sometimes you go to a country and the food isn't really the best. You don't know what to expect. I'm happy to say everywhere I've gone to so far, the food has been great.
Everyone I've talked to on the island has been super friendly and warm and accommodating and helpful. It's been a very pleasant experience.
One eternity later.
My hotel's about 20 minutes from the Cloud 9 part of Siargao. Cloud 9 is a beach town known for surfing, but I want to check it out. And instead of getting a car, I was like, you know what? Let me walk the 20 minutes. 20 minutes of walking in the sun with my heavy backpack with all my gear. Like, terrible idea. When you're in the shade and there's a nice breeze on you, it feels incredible. And especially coupled with these views of coconut trees on the ocean, you know, warm weather blowing at you. With that said, let's explore Cloud 9. This whole beach area is leaning palm trees all along the coast. Mix of locals, tourists, lots of surfers, lots of Australian surfers actually in particular. I've been out all day, overheating. Excited to finally get in the water and cool down. Finally, time to take a dip in the waters of Siargao. If you like warm ocean water, you're gonna love the beaches in Siargao. It was, I don't want to say hot, it wasn't hot, but it was like warm water, which I love. But I'm a weirdo. I think most people don't like warm water in the ocean, but for me, like, oh, perfect. The view you're gonna get all along the ocean are these giant coconut trees along the water. Nice cool breeze. You got some R&B music playing in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. Nice people, very good vibe. A lot of surfers. That's a good spot for a YouTube picture. Well, I'm sitting on my patio right now, listening to the sound of crickets, just enjoying the night after a long day. Thank you for watching. Until next time.